It's been a couple of months since the M4 Mac Mini has dropped, and if you're thinking about getting one, the next thing you'll need is the right display to match its power. Whether you're all in on Apple or want to pair it with a monitor from another brand, we've got you covered. Today, we're breaking down the 7 best monitors that'll make the most of this mini powerhouse. Let's dive in. Kicking things off with a budget-friendly option, the Asus ProArt. If you want pro-level quality without spending a fortune, this 4K monitor is a solid pick. It delivers crisp visuals and true-to-life colors, making it great for creatives. Design-wise, it's got thin bezels, a sleek metallic stand, and even a built-in cable clip to keep things tidy. The power and menu buttons sit at the bottom, along with a handy ruler, a small but cool touch for designers. Plus, its anti-reflective matte coating helps colors pop from any angle. 4 ports, you get USB-C with power delivery, 2 HDMI ports, a DisplayPort and 4 USB-A ports. The USB-C even delivers 65 watts of power, which is super convenient if you're using both a Mac Mini and a MacBook Pro. So, if you need a 4K monitor that balances price and performance, the Asus ProArt is a great place to start. Next up, for a mid-range option with some great features, check out the Acer Nitro 15275K. It's a 27-inch screen just like Apple's but often goes on sale, so it's a great value pick. Now, while its 4K resolution is slightly lower than Apple's, text still looks sharp and readable. The pixel density isn't quite at macOS's recommended 220 ppi, but it's still solid. Where this monitor really shines is in contrast and brightness. Thanks to mini LED backlighting and HDR support, you get deep blacks and vivid highlights, making it a great choice whether you're working in a dark studio or a bright office. It doesn't have Thunderbolt like some high-end Apple or Dell models, but it does include a USB-C port with DisplayPort Alt mode. That means you can connect your Mac Mini with one cable for video and data transfer. Plus, with a few USB-A ports, you can plug in accessories directly to the monitor and free up space on your Mac Mini. If you want strong visuals without breaking the bank, the Acer Nitro 15275K is definitely worth considering. If the Acer Nitro is a bit over your budget or has more features than you need, the Dell U2723QE is a solid mid-range pick. It's another 27-inch 4K monitor, but with a few key differences. It doesn't have mini LED backlighting, so the picture quality isn't quite as sharp, but that's also what helps keep the price down. On the plus side, it comes with a larger USB hub, making multitasking a breeze. You get 5 USB-A ports and 3 USB-C ports, with one of those USB-C ports supporting DisplayPort Alt mode, so you can connect your Mac Mini with a single cable. Another great feature is the KVM switch. If you use both a Mac Mini and a MacBook Pro, you can easily toggle between them while using the same keyboard and mouse. And if you ever want to expand your setup, it supports daisy chaining, making it super easy to add a second display, assuming your Mac Mini can handle it. For a balance of affordability and functionality, the Dell U2723QE is a great choice. You'd expect the Apple Studio display to be a perfect match for the Mac Mini, and it definitely delivers. The standout feature? That stunning 5K display on a 27-inch screen, giving you 218 pixels per inch for ultra-sharp visuals. For standard dynamic range, this display really pops with 600 nits of brightness. But keep in mind, there's no HDR, no local dimming, and none of the high-end features you'd find on the Pro Display XDR. On the plus side, the connectivity is Mac-friendly with 3 USB-C ports, so it doubles as a hub for accessories. The built-in webcam integrates seamlessly into macOS, supporting center stage for auto-framing, very Apple. And the speakers? Easily better than any other monitor out there. The only catch? The price. Unless you're fully invested in the Apple ecosystem and don't mind skipping HDR, it's a gorgeous display that pairs beautifully with the Mac Mini. Think the 27-inch Apple Studio display is too small? Then check out the Dell U4025QW, a massive 40-inch ultra-wide with a 21:9 aspect ratio. It's a game changer for creatives, especially video editors, since you can stretch out your timeline and see everything at once. Now, while the pixel density isn't as sharp as Apple's, text and graphics still look crisp and clear. Plus, with Thunderbolt port on the USB-C port, it can handle more bandwidth, making it a great match for newer Macs. For color accuracy, it's solid straight out of the box, great for SDR content. It does support HDR, but the contrast and dimming features aren't the best, so it's not ideal for darkroom settings. That said, if you work in a bright space, the brightness helps fight off glare, though reflections can still be a bit of an issue. If you need more screen real estate and a wider workspace, this one's definitely worth a look. Alright, meet the Apple Pro Display XDR, the monitor you probably don't need but will definitely want. First off, Apple went all out with a low-carbon aluminum build, giving it that next-gen premium look. And at 32 inches, this thing dwarfs the Mac Mini, making it perfect for a studio or a fully decked-out home office. Now let's talk specs, because that's where it really flexes. You're looking at a 6K resolution, giving you tons of digital workspace for all your projects. And if brightness is a priority, this thing peaks at a blazing 1600 nits with color accuracy that's dialed in straight out of the box. It covers 106.7% of sRGB and 75.6% of DCI-P3, so you're getting true-to-life colors. For connectivity, it keeps things minimal, a Thunderbolt 3 port, 3 USB-C ports and power. But here's the kicker. The stand is sold separately. Yep, and it's not cheap. So, if you're all in for a top-tier display and budget isn't a concern, the Pro Display XDR is as premium as it gets. And finally, if you're looking for a monitor that pairs perfectly with the Mac Mini, the BenQ PD2725U is a solid pick. It's got 4K UHD resolution with 100% sRGB accuracy, so colors look spot on. But the real standout here? Dual View Mode. This lets you split the screen and display different content on each side. Super useful for designers, video editors, or anyone working across multiple color spaces. Connectivity is on point too. You get HDMI, DisplayPort, and USB-C, giving you plenty of options for hooking up your devices. Plus, the built-in KVM switch makes it super easy to switch between your Mac Mini and another device while using the same keyboard and mouse. And for comfort, the fully adjustable stand lets you tweak the height, tilt, and pivot for the perfect setup. Add in those thin bezels and a sleek design, and you've got a monitor that's just as stylish as it is functional. And that wraps up the 7 best monitors for your M4 Mac Mini. Hopefully, this helped you find the perfect match for your setup. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. See you in the next one.